Okay, let's have a look at question 9. Okay, so question 9 is the first question of your circular geometry, and it's only 2 questions for 5 marks. So let's have a look. So they tell us there that in the diagram PQRS is a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, that's important. Then PS is produced to W. Okay, all right. And then TR, TS are tangents at the circle at R and S respectively, and then T is 78 and Q equals 93. Okay, so important to read that first part before you jump into the question, because it gives you a lot of information there. So 9.1 says, give a reason why ST equals to TR. Aha, this is one of those that they don't often ask, okay, and we often overlook when we're studying. So they've told us that RT and ST are tangents, okay, so meaning that they only touch the circle at that given point if you had to extend those lines out. Okay, meaning that if you had to bring those two and they intercept at a given point, it will always be that these two are equal because they have a common interception point. Okay, so it is tangents from the same common point. Okay, so if you had a tangent, let's say and one on the opposite, and you drew them all the way out and they intercept each other, then each side will be equal. Okay, so now knowing this, that RT and ST are equal, okay, we'll then use it in the next one. So 9.2 says calculate and give reason for the size of S2. Okay, so S2 is given down here. Okay, so we've just found that RT equals ST. So if we look at that triangle over here, we have RT and we have ST over there, and they are equal. Okay, so therefore this is 78. So we know that angles of a triangle must equal to 180 degrees. So 180 degrees must equal to angle S plus R plus 78. Okay, but we know that S equals R, so angles of triangle. Okay, which means that we end up with 180 minus 78 equals to 2 times S, okay, because R and S are equal. So therefore we end up with S2 is going to equal to, let's see, 180 minus 78 gives you 102, divided by 2 gives you 51. Okay, and that's because of angles of a triangle. Okay, now the last one, 9.2.2 says find the angle of S3. Okay, so if we look at that diagram over there, or the one I've drawn here, so S3 is this outer part here. Okay, but the important thing was they told us that Q, P, S, and R are a cyclic quad, which means what? That this angle must equal to the opposite exterior angle of the cyclic quad. So if we look at 9.2.2, okay, we know that Q needs to equal to S2 plus S3. Okay, therefore, and the reason for that is exterior angles of cyclic quad. There we go. Okay, my spelling is never the greatest. Anyway, so we know that this needs to be true, but we know that Q equals 93 degrees. We've just found what S2 is equal to. That's 51, so therefore we can find S3. Okay, so nice short question, this one. Therefore, we can find that S3 equals to 93 degrees minus 51 degrees, so S3 equals to 42 degrees. Okay, so not too complicated, this question. The only thing that could have got you stuck in this question was the first one here, which you then had to use in the second and in the third part. Okay, and that's how we do this question. Okay, if you guys are finding these videos helpful, then please leave a thumbs up on the video. It does help me out a lot. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. If you are enjoying the content, go check out the other past paper questions that I have on their channel. While you're there, consider subscribing to the channel as well. And remember, it's never too late to have an OIC moment.